Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I have posted many videos on YouTube guiding you through this range as it was happening, making sure to capture every setup that was printed on MarketSpy without skipping a beat. Now, we talked about how trading the range should be rewarding, and it certainly was. We were able to bring our account to $3,030. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 profitable setups with another one in development right now. Since we already covered all these, I recommend you go and watch the videos if you haven't already. Now, we were focusing on Punchout for the most part, and you can see how all of these setups are basically Punchout based, including the one that's developing here right now. But I would like to draw your attention to other strategies that were happening in parallel to the Punchout prints, because one would not be possible without the other. Let's take a look and show you what I mean by that. Let's focus on Jackrabbits. Starting from here, or anywhere, you point a finger and pick it, right? Many people don't understand what this means over here, but I will try to explain. We have a pyramid over here. We want to print a low, these candles, with a visible wick, right? So we're focusing on Jackrabbit 2 that were also signals next to our Punchout signals. So we print it, and remember this, as I was going through this, I did not see what the future held. I was simply acting on the information provided by MarketSpy. This is why it says on the web page, if you go to marketspy.net, that we help you turn price action into money-making investment decisions, or trading decisions in our case. So we have this pyramid right here. We printed a low, pretty visible, I would say, not as significant, but okay, whatever. We put a stop loss below the low over here. We have this needle right here too, right? So I would argue that you would measure your contract size based on this. It's whichever one near the pyramid that has the longest tail, the longest wick. So if this is it, then this is where we put the stop loss. We measure our position size based on stop loss here, entry here, exit maybe at 1R or ATR value. This candle gave us the exit. Jackrabbit number 2, we print it, buffer. MarketSpy gives you space to prepare your trades. We wait, we see a wick, it gets sucked back up. This is the stop loss that we use, or because it's actually shorter, then we use this one as well, and we go long. So our entry is immediately somewhere around here. Boom, we are in profit. The next one gets printed over here, right? We need a visible long wick very close to the first sign of resistance, so there's literally nowhere to push to take profit on. So we wait. It prints a wick over here, comes back up. Okay, we have a long wick. Our stop loss goes here, entry, exit somewhere around here on this baseline. Ignore all this, right? Strictly Jackrabbit. Print, we don't see any visible wicks, maybe this one right here, but preferably longer. So it's not there. We wait for the next one. This means it's gonna pull the price down until it prints the wick. All right, you can backtest this on any instrument that you like. So it goes back, gives us the wick, right? Gets sucked back in, we enter, stop loss, exit, first sign of resistance. This is strictly scalping Jackrabbit. We're not talking about holding, looking at anything else, even though, like I said, there are techniques that can transform your scalp into a swing. Next, we see another one over here. Long wick, gets sucked back in, put a stop loss, entry. Exit, there's no sign of resistance anywhere at the top except this one right here, so hold it till you hit this line. Another one, pyramid, we wait. Long wick, identified, gets sucked back in, closes. We get in, stop loss, sign of resistance, exit. Next one, pyramid, give it the sell signal right here, get sucked back up, stop, entry. For a sign of resistance, baseline is pretty close, but technically right here, somewhere around here. This holding this and then turning this into something else is completely different. I walked you through the punch out setup already. Another pyramid, Jackrabbit. We wait. There she is. Get sucked back in. Stop loss. We push to the upside. Another Jackrabbit. But this never gave us a wick here. But if you saw all these signs, skip. Anyways, here we are again. I posted a short demonstrating this play right here. It gave me a wick, stop loss, you get in, entry, first sign of resistance, somewhere around here. Good thing. Did you want to hold for this candle too? And then just to lose it all based on this price action over here, which took you out from below? This is why you follow the rules, right? If that's the space that you have here to take profit, then that's all the space that you get. We exit. Again, this guy, you see the sandbag? We need price to go lower and give us a wick, just like I have demonstrated, in order for us to go long again. If you don't get that, you don't go long here, okay, according to the rules. And so here we are. If you stick to Jackrabbits and master that, good for you. You can then transform from one strategy to the next strategy and kind of learn that MarketSpy flow. All right, when the system just prints money for you, one setup after the other, and all you have to do is worry about your stops and sides. That's it. Binary. MAG7. Boom. Tail end sell off, divergence. MAG7. Where's the stop? At the absolute low over here, or figure out your own way. I don't know, with the power of your mind, you can figure out a way how to do this. Baseline is technically not supposed to be touched after the first retest, so you have MAG7, and that's in profit. I'm not gonna bore you with exits. Another MAG7 setup. This is not at the tail end of the green cloud, so we skip that. Most likely a sell signal. We have a little bit of sell-off, and here's another MAG7. Put a stop loss right below this wick and hold it. So it doesn't matter where you get in. MAG7 is, you just get in, all right? You have your own way of getting in, just get in. Tail end of the sell-off, another MAG7. We hold it to the upside. Stop. Again, you see how it all comes back to your stops being safe with the system and you're just absolutely killing it? Maybe a little confirmation, not a MAG7. Another sell-off, baseline reclaim. I would argue this was a MAG7 setup. Everything is looking like it's a MAG7. It's just that these two did not align in time, but that's okay. VVS is strong, so this is another MAG7. Here's another MAG7. And that's it. I think MarketSpy is beautiful in its simplicity. It's all the people who are coming in from, they have PTSD, they've been scammed, they've been traumatized by indicators, and they're looking at this, oh, since it's on the chart, that means it's an indicator. This is not an indicator, guys. All right, I can't help you if you don't help yourself. You must understand this first. This is my system. This is how I trade. This is what I teach. There's a lot of wisdom in MarketSpy. It's not as simple, do this, if that does that, do this. Listen, that's three strategies. MAG7, Jackrabbit, Punchout. Fourth strategy, market enemy type 1, for the patient people out there. Not discretionary, okay? Not do I draw it here or do I draw it there? Pyramid, you look at the longest wick and you identify the next longest wick. I would say maybe somewhere over here. Now this base is pretty thick, all right? So if you had a number of contracts here, only a small number got picked up. Increase your risk, throw it at this wick over here or this wick over here, and you get your entry. Put your stop below you can't really, this is an averaging in knife catching strategy. So market enemy type 1 is designed to pick you up on the absolute bottom of the wicks. Here's another 2 pyramids, and they tell you that you should be scaling in from the longest wick that you can find to the other longest wick that you can find. Picked up a little bit over here, nothing. Here's another pyramid telling you to do the same. We keep the box. And I'm pretty sure we're going to come back to this area at 36,300 and get scooped up. So market enemy type 1, you have to wait for things to play out. Watch my video on YouTube about market enemy type 1, where I introduced this concept. So you technically have only one trade, but those are the kind of trades that you get picked up here and you hold on. That's a swing trading strategy. So we have 7 profitable trades here over the weekend. And what are the rest of them people on Twitter and other communities doing? Up, down, look at the signal over here. What are they doing? 7 profitable, well-managed, risk allocated. Everything is in synchronicity over here. Perfect trade setups. I showed you what was going to happen, what was happening, how to trade it, and I showed you how I open and close positions, how I always risk the same amount. And we end up where? We end up here. I talked about how when you trade the range, eventually the volatility vortex squeeze is going to spit out that volcano price action like this. I want to make a difference in how you look at the markets, how you trade, what you see, not based on what I do. But I will continue to monitor these setups, to document them every day, and uploading them to YouTube so you can look back and say, hey, this is what CR Trading MarketSpy saw here, and this is what he did. What did I do, if anything at all? Right? Was I long? Was I short? Why? And compare it to how I would have traded. And MarketSpy, guys, let me tell you something. You put 10 traders in a row, right? And you ask them, trade this RSI. They will all have their own little funny ideas of what it is that they're looking at. With MarketSpy, what I see is what you see. There's no extreme discretion involved here. The only discretion is like, do I act on a signal or not? That's the only discretion I'm talking about when I say that this is a discretionary system. Other times, when you see a setup, calculate your risk, get in, see what happens. If a range like this could not screw us over and mess it up for us, actually, it was very low volatility range. Imagine what you can do when there are clean setups for most of the time, when price is not ranging like this, but actually breaks out and starts trending. Are you there? Are you there to capture that? Because if you're not there, then something is off. You're focusing too much on the signals. Oh, it's a short signal. Oh, it's a long signal. Oh, it's... Even though these signals are beautiful, I get it. They're not meant to be traded like that. It's a system, and it calls for you to be strategic. It offers 5 strategies. You pick one that's most appropriate, and that one strategy may transform into another strategy and put you in profit. So, up to this point, right, you have your exit signal. Imagine if you're holding this, you're exiting over here. How nice does that feel? How does it feel, right? To not worry about all this right now, where traders are like, you were here with me from Sunday, and today you just had to exit right here. We have a sell signal. I already recorded this. I posted this this trade to the upside, and now we're here. Now, I asked you a question last night in Discord, and all of you answered correctly. What is your entry point here? Let me just come over here and do it this way. All right. I asked you a question. How many chances did you have to trade this MAG7 setup? And you answered 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 15-minute time frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 missing teeth, missing diamonds over here. This is where you were getting into the upside based on everything that was setting up here. Then you had another chance to add to your position on the flag. All you had to do was wait for this to disappear. So this candle came in, you were long again. There's another opening right here, another one right here. Very close to the baseline anywhere here, right? I don't know if I would have gotten in here, but yeah, I think I would have. Price came down, closed the window over here, right? And here we go. Baseline retest, missing diamonds. You go short right here, boom, you're in profit. Price goes up to here. This is actually recent just now. And you get in over here, you hold it for a little bit, exit on your 1R, ATR value, right? Here's another pointer. It goes up, you get in, exit, and so that's it. You had so many trades here that if you simply follow the structure of how what I'm showing you, right, in the videos, I think you need to go back and replay all 6 videos, including the shorts that I posted, to see what it is that you need to be looking at. You and I cannot be watching 2 different things. We need to be acting on the exact same thing that MarketSpy shows us, and I guarantee you that'll be the right thing to do. Okay, nothing else. This is why I said that if you start adding your own confluence, elements, levels, support, you might screw it up. Price action means nothing. It is not king, it's a jester. Okay, and your job is to not play along with this clown price action. You just need to, it's entertaining to watch, but you know exactly what the intention is when you have MarketSpy. A MarketSpy is the shinobi, a ninja, information gatherer, intelligence agents. Okay, so you gather all this information, you see the evidence to support your case. You go and execute that trade. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. I am not trading today. Today we had our long over here. We made point something, 0.2. And then I had another short over here on this candle and I made another 0.2. So check out the short that I posted prior to this, right? So I just wanted to show you what it is that you're looking at here so that you can act on it. And remember, the range is your friend. Trend is an occasional visitor, your neighbor that lives down the street. Trade your ranges, people, and let the trends come your way as you trade the range. All right, don't wait for the range to end to trade the pop. Trust me on this. Listen to Crypto Ranger, okay? Become Crypto Ranger, Price Ranger, all right? Do it. I'm telling you, I've shown you enough evidence. Find me one person that did this many setups over the weekend in this chop, where they weren't sitting there scratching their heads and telling you, don't trade because it looks uncertain. Find me that one person. That's my challenge to you. Okay, see you guys later. Thank you so much. Until next time. Until the next setup. I'm not trading today. Tomorrow. Adios.